If you're tired of living paycheck to paycheck, struggling to save, or feeling like money just slips through your fingers, then this video is for you. Here's the thing. Being broke isn't just about how much money you make. It's about how you manage it, how you think about it, and the decisions you make every single day. Even if you're earning a decent paycheck, certain habits can quietly sabotage your financial progress and leave you wondering where all your hard-earned money went. Maybe you've told yourself, I'll start saving next month. This one little purchase won't hurt. Investing, that's for rich people. Trust me, I've been there too, but the good news is, you can turn it all around, and today, I'm going to show you exactly how. In this video, I'll uncover 5 common habits that might be draining your wallet and keeping you stuck in financial quicksand. More importantly, I'll share practical, doable steps you can take to break free and start building a healthier relationship with money. But before we get started, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new here. I post weekly content on personal finance and personal growth to help you take control of your life and your money. Alright, let's get into it. Let's start with the big one, not budgeting. It might sound boring or restrictive, but a budget is simply a plan for your money. Creating a personal budget is one of the most powerful steps you can take towards financial stability. A budget helps you understand where your money is going, allows you to plan for future expenses, and helps you avoid common financial pitfalls. Without one, it's like trying to drive across the country with no map. You don't know where your money is going, and it's so easy to overspend. So why do so many people skip budgeting? Some think it's too time-consuming, others believe they don't earn enough to need one, and some just don't want to face the reality of their spending. But here's the thing, whether you make $2,000 a month or $20,000 a month, if you don't have a plan for your money, you're likely to overspend or waste it. So how do you start budgeting, even if you've never done it before? Begin by tracking every single penny you spend for 30 days. You can't create a budget when you don't know where your money is going. You can use apps like Mint, YNAB, You Need a Budget, or keep it simple with a spreadsheet or even pen and paper. Once you see where your money is going, create a plan for the next month. Next, categorize your monthly expenses and prioritize essentials like rent or mortgage, utilities, insurance, and loan payments. Then, move on to variable expenses such as groceries, dining out, entertainment, and transportation. Don't forget to allocate money for savings, debt repayment, fun, and occasional expenses like gifts, vacations, and maintenance costs. Here's a pro tip. Use the 50/30/20 budget rule as a guideline. 50% of your income for needs, 30% for wants, and 20% for savings or debt. When you know where your money is going, you're in control, and that's empowering. Number 2, impulse spending. We've all been there. You're scrolling through social media and boom, a targeted ad pops up for something you didn't even know you needed. Or you're at the store and suddenly feel like you have to buy that fancy gadget or extra pair of shoes. Impulse spending feels good in the moment, but it's one of the fastest ways to derail your financial goals. The solution? Pause before you buy. Use the 24-hour rule. If you see something you want, wait at least a day before purchasing. Often the urge will pass. Stick to a shopping list. Whether it's groceries or online shopping, write down what you need beforehand and don't stray from the list. Unsubscribe from temptation. Unfollow those brands or influencers that make you feel like you're always missing out. Here's a reminder. Every dollar you spend impulsively is a dollar you could have invested in your future. Next up, let's talk about debt. Specifically, high-interest debt like credit cards or payday loans. This type of debt keeps you stuck in a cycle because you're paying more in interest than you're paying toward the principal. For example, if you have a $5,000 credit card balance with a 20% interest rate and only make minimum payments, it could take you over 20 years to pay it off. 20 years. To break this habit, face the numbers. Write down all your debts, their balances, interest rates, and minimum payments. It might feel overwhelming, but knowledge is power. Choose a repayment strategy. The debt snowball method focuses on paying off the smallest debt first, giving you quick wins. The debt avalanche method focuses on the highest interest debt first, saving you more money in the long run. Stop adding to the problem. Commit to no new debt while you're paying off what you owe. Imagine how much lighter you'll feel when you're not carrying that burden anymore. Next up, having no savings. Here's a hard truth. If you don't have an emergency fund, you're one unexpected expense away from financial disaster. A car repair, medical bill, or job loss can quickly throw you into debt if you're not prepared. So why do people skip saving? I don't earn enough. I'll start later. I have too much debt to save. But like I pointed out earlier, saving should be part of your budget regardless of how much you earn, because even small amounts add up. To build your emergency fund, start with a goal of a few hundred or $1,000 to cover basic emergencies. Once you hit that, work toward 3 to 6 months of living expenses. Automate your savings by setting up a transfer from your checking account to a separate savings account every payday. Remember, an emergency fund is your financial safety net. It gives you peace of mind and keeps you from going into debt when life happens. Finally, let's talk about the long game, investing. If you're not investing, whether it's in the stock market, retirement accounts, or even your personal development, you're missing out on opportunities to grow your wealth and secure your future. Stop the common excuses. Investing is too risky. I don't know where to start. I'll wait until I have more money. But here's the truth. The earlier you start, the less money you need to invest thanks to compound interest. Let me give you some tips on how to get started with investing. If your employer offers a 401k, contribute enough to get the match. It's free money. Open an IRA or Roth IRA and start with index funds, which are low cost and diversified. Never stop learning. Watch videos like this one, read books, and follow credible financial educators. Remember, the best investment you can make is in yourself. Start small, stay consistent, and your future self will thank you. So, there you have it. 5 habits that might be keeping you broke. Breaking these habits won't happen overnight, but every small step you take gets you closer to financial freedom. Living without a budget leaves your finances directionless. Start giving every dollar a job. Impulse spending might feel good in the moment, but it robs you of long-term peace. Carrying high-interest debt is like walking up an escalator going down. Focus on paying it off strategically. Ignoring an emergency fund leaves you vulnerable to the unexpected. Start small and stay consistent. Failing to invest in your future means you're missing out on the power of compound growth. Get started, even if it's with a little. Remember, personal finance is personal. There's no one-size-fits-all solution, but the principles I talked about today, budgeting, managing spending, saving, and investing, are universal. What matters is finding what works for you and sticking with it. Before you go, let me know in the comments. Which of these habits do you struggle with the most? Or if you've already overcome one, share your story. Let's work through it together. And hey, if you found this video helpful, make sure to smash that like button, share it with someone who needs to hear this, and don't forget to hit subscribe so you never miss more videos on personal finance and growth. Until next time, stay focused, stay disciplined, and most importantly, stay growing.